Hello, my name is Glenn Bersalmo, National Account Manager here at Premier Virtual. Today, I'll be walking you through how to set up and register for an event as an organization. Here, what you see is a registration page created by the event host. On the registration page, there will be a graphic image on the left-hand side that will give the event name, dates, times, logos, and anything else that the event host wanted to add. In the middle section under information, this will be messaging from the event host. So when you do register, please take a moment to read to make sure that there is no important messages from the event host. You will see your event schedule on the right side, and then you'll see any event videos that the host uploaded for you down here at the bottom. When you come in to register for the event, you're going to click register as an organization, and then you will enter your email address. You'll create yourself a password. Check off that you've read the terms and conditions and click register. Once you click register, you will be taken directly into your organization setup wizard. This wizard will walk you step by step in your booth completion. You will enter your organization's name right here. You'll enter the owner of the account's name and then press continue. Step 2 will be to upload your company's logo. Click on the change button, and as you can see, the ideal size image is a 500 by 250 pixel image. When I click on change, I'll find my image, and then this image will have a zoom capability in case you wanted to adjust. You will then upload your image, and then you will move on to step 3. The step 3 is going to be your About Us section for your booth. This is going to tell your attendees about your organization. In under 500 characters, you can put a brief description about what your company is all about. Once you're done with your About Us, you can click Continue to take you to step 4. Now, step 4 is going to be your website and your website and your social media. I'm just going to throw some fake links in here just for 1 second. Just as an example, I'm just going to fill these in here, but you would enter in all of your social that you want on your booth, as well as your website. And then it will lead you to the last 3, which are what we call your custom links. The custom links will go above your booth, and these here you will give a title on the left-hand side and a link on the right-hand side of where you want your candidates to go when they click on this tab. You could have a video, you could have a website about your benefits, or you could put something in about your locations. Anything that you want to share with the candidates about your company. The link side, when they click on this tab, will bring them to this website. Press continue, and that will bring you to your next step, which is going to be adding your additional recruiters. To add additional recruiters, click on Add New User, and then enter your team members' information. Under the role, you can set permissions for your additional recruiters. An administrator can do everything to your booth as far as making edits and creating more users. An editor can make changes to your booth, but they cannot create more administrators. And then a representative is going to be a view only, and they cannot make any changes to your booth, but they can operate as a representative and talk to attendees. You will then create a password for your additional user, and then you will notify them of their credentials, which will be the email address and the password that you just created. They will use the same URL to log in as you did, except they will use the credentials that you just created for them. Now, this is going to take me directly back to step 5 because it doesn't know if I have more recruiters to enter. I do not for this example, so I'm going to press continue, which will take me to my job vacancies. Very simple process. Click on add new job vacancy, and you will give your job a name, a location, the available positions that you have, and then you have the estimated salary where you can share what you are paying for this position. This area does also allow text. So if you did have a sign-on bonus or commissions or tips or anything else that you wanted to add, you could do so there. Press continue, and this will take you to your job description. Once you put your job description in, press continue, and now you get to review your position. You can edit if need be on the side, and if everything looks good, you can hit complete, and this will take you right back to job vacancies because it doesn't know if you have more to enter. I do not for this example, so I'm going to press continue, which will take me to step 7, which is going to be my booth design. Right here under booth customization, you'll see the theme. You have 19 different booth designs to choose from. And once you find the design that you like, you can then come under the avatars and you'll have 3 to 5 different avatars to pick from. Once you have picked your booth theme and your avatar, most booths do not have a color option. So this most likely will not have any option for you. There are a couple booths that do. So if there is a color choice, you'll be able to select it. This booth does not, so I'm going to continue. And now takes me to step 8, where I get to review my organization. I can see all of the information that I entered. I can come in and test my links to make sure that they work. I can edit any section that I need to. But if everything does look okay, I can complete. And then this is going to ask me, what categories do I want my company to fall under? So this event has broken things down by regions and industries. So I want my business to fall in Northern Arizona and retail. I also have locations in South Arizona, so I also want to fall in retail. I will register to the event. You see that I have successfully registered, and now you can see that I can go to my booth. Before I go to my booth, what I want to do is come under my settings and go to the little wheel here to my profile. Here is where I can now update my profile for my booth. Right here under quick replies, this is going to be where you can add your quick reply messages, which will be a one touch of a button response when you're speaking with your candidates inside the recruiter booth. Once you have your message in, just press save, and you can add as many messages as you need to. I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Here, you can see the last 4 events that you are joined as an organization. Under the events tab, you will see all of your events, not just the last 4, but every event that you have registered for. And then you have your training videos in your training tab, as well as your FAQ section down below. I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to access my booth. Here I am in my booth as a recruiter. You will see on the left-hand side that you can view your booth as an attendee would see it. This event that I'm in has finished, but if the event was ongoing, you could see the countdown clock here. And then submitted resumes will start to compile here on the left as candidates submit their resumes to the positions that you have available. I'm going to go as a job seeker, and I am going to go enter this booth. So I'm now in as a job seeker in this booth. If I go back over to my recruiter side, you will see that Glenn will pop in as a visitor. I'm sorry, Josh will pop in as a visitor. When you see a visitor come into your booth, a best practice would be to click on the visitor and send them a message right away. When I click on the visitor, you'll see that my message box opened up. And then here are my preset messages that I just entered into my recruiter profile. Thank you for visiting our booth. I'm going to select that message. And with one click of a button, that message has now sent to my candidate. While sitting here talking with your candidate, you can click on the small person at the top of your chat box, and this is going to bring up all of the candidate's information. Under the general, you will see the candidate's photo if they uploaded one, first and last name, last position they had, their email address, their bio, their city, state, zip, and phone number, and then the answers to their attendee registration questions. Under the resumes, if they had uploaded a resume, you would be able to see their PDF as well as their video resume. Under the experience, you will be able to see what the candidate selected as their past experience in previous jobs. This may direct you in a different line of questions when you see that not only are they customer support, but also leadership and director. We do have video chat available as well for each recruiter. If you do want to do a video chat with the candidate, I would suggest asking them first so that they are prepared to go on camera. Once the candidate says yes, you can select the camera, and this will open up the camera on your side, and then it will be waiting for the candidate to connect. Once the candidate connects, you will be talking face-to-face in just a few seconds. When you are done talking to your candidate, click back in the person, go to the General tab, and take just a second to disposition your candidate. Under attendee status, you can select not interested, interested, follow-up needed, interview scheduled, or hired. You can rank your attendee, and you can leave a note. These notes are for your internal use only. The only thing a candidate will be able to see is if you do select interview scheduled or hired. They will not be able to see any other dispositions, rankings, or notes. Once you've completed ranking your candidate, you can then continue on to your next candidate. If you do need to make any edits to your booth, that will also be found under settings, under my organization, and you can come in and make any edits to your booth as you need to. If you want to pull your reporting for your event, under your dashboard, you will have a button that says Live Stats. Every time you go to your dashboard and manage event, you can click Live Stats and these numbers will refresh. You will also have a list of all attendees that have visited your booth, and then your after event reports will be in here as well. And you can simply select which report you want to export and then generate the report. And then the report will generate here for you to download. that is all I have for your organization setup and walkthrough of your recruiter booth. We wish you a great event